Hi guys! In today's video I made famous food items and also one brand logo, actually two brand logos out of slime. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. First up, I decided to do Nutella, and I thought this would be a really great one because it has that accented N and then the rest of the word is red. This actually took a lot more time than I thought it would, but it ended up so nice that I wanted to add a jar of Nutella as well. And for this I used Corn with Slime's Nutella gloss and also just mixed in a tiny bit of my own slime just to top it up, and it looked so gorgeous. I love how glossy it looks, and I also love how when you dip your spoon in it really looks like a spread that you're pulling out, and it was just so mesmerizing to watch. After I was finished with the Nutella jar, I decided that I was going to move on to the lettering, and a really cool thing I thought would work well was just putting some clear slime on top and letting it melt over it and reveal the word. Next up we have Krispy Kreme donuts, and I really enjoyed doing this one just because it was so much fun to mould it into shape, and I used clay to do the base, and then for the top I added some slime. On the powdered one this is actually cornstarch on top, and then I also added some nail polish to the shiny ones just to give a nice crackle, as well as some confetti, and this is actually incense that I added on top, and it ended up looking like chocolate sprinkles. For three of the donuts I thought it would be really nice to just mix this into plain slime. I added it to a bowl and just had loads of slime in there and then the donuts on top, and this looks so good. It literally looked edible. Of course slime isn't edible, just as a reminder, but it looks so good and I was so happy with how this turned out. To switch things up, I decided to do a logo next, and this is a McDonald's logo, as you may or may not be able to tell, and I decided to, again, I was just going to do a clay base and then top it with some clear slime. After the donut video, I was left with a lot of extra toppings, and so I decided that it would be really fun to replicate the MAGNUM DIY ice cream bars. And if you're not familiar with them, they have the base of the ice cream and then you get to choose your chocolate and toppings yourself. A new flavour is the ruby chocolate that everyone's in love with at the moment for obvious reasons. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think it tastes quite similar to white chocolate, so I decided to replicate this in an ice cream format, and I thought it would be really fun to add a bunch of toppings that were also pink, just so it gave a really nice colour coordinated slime. After these two went pretty well, I decided that I was going to fully try and make it into the dip bar, and I got a jiggly slime because I thought if it was a proper slime it would probably break the bar off, and this worked quite well in terms of spreading over it especially. It just dripped on, it looked really good, and I decided to top this off with some gold leaf. Annoyingly, the next one actually went out of focus when I was filming it, but this is a white chocolate Magnum topped with some sprinkles. Next up we have Coca-Cola, and I decided that I wanted to replicate the sizzles that is so gorgeous whenever you open a carbonated drink, and so I decided to add the cling film first, and then I put this in the fridge to make the little outside condense even though it had slime inside, and then I just put it on its side, and then I did a time lapse of it over 20 minutes just falling out the jar. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I absolutely loved filming it, and I hope that you come back next week, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye!